The Siren Isles update preview was released just yesterday, so Blizzard came out and, dropped a little preview of things to come for the year, so let's just check this thing out. It was released on Twitter just yesterday, so here we go. December 17th, the Siren Isles will be dropping Answer the Call of the Siren Isles, New Zone, Special Assignment, Tempest, Excavations, Circe's Circlet, I should say. That's the new legendary item that we're going to be getting, and then the new reward system. So there you go. And then January 14th, officially confirmed for Plunderstorm. We're going to be getting the Plunderstorm Return, Practice Lobby, new and updated abilities, improved starting drops, new Plunderstorm, and new and returning rewards. Now, these things are interesting. What is this improved starting drop? What is that? I know we used to drop down to the Parrot. Mashy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge. I know we were dropping it on Parrots before. Did they update that system or something beyond what we had? I'm not aware of this. New and returning rewards. I do know that we're also getting the rewards from the previous seasons will be available, and new Plunderstorm. And then here we see racial ability updates, alt catch-up gear, renown increases, and of course, the Winter Veil event. So that's everything we have to look forward to towards the end of the year here and kicking off into the new year. We have seen that it looks like February 17th is what we're expecting for 11.1 based on when Plunderstorm ends. So February 17th, you might want to, mark your calendars for that one, but it looks like that's the most likely lead here. Oh, there it is. Your dicks are blown off one more time. This is it, boys. This Friday, December 6th, I'm announcing the winner of the Big Black Long Boy giveaway. If you want your chance to enter, you can still do that. Tune in to stream 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, December 6th. Watch 1 hour of stream. You'll get 1 point to enter into the giveaway. Every hour beyond that is another point you can use to enter. It's time, boys. Get in here, watch this degenerate stream for a little bit, and get yourself a chance at the Big Black Long Boy. Moving on to the Felcycle. I haven't, updated you on a little while on the Fiery Crotch Rocket, and that is because there hasn't been many updates. The community is currently kind of stumped at Torch 8 here, moving on to Torch 9. Now, there has been some meaningful progress, I guess you could say, in that players are now finding out that it looks like the Karazhan Catacombs have something to do with moving on from what was Torch 8 to Torch 9. We'll have to see if that continues to, remain true, but for now, I haven't been updating you guys because there hasn't been any updates. The entire community is stumped right now. So we'll see what happens next, what's going to happen. It's been a stall for sure. The pet thing was a fun thing to update people on, but for now, I'll remain silent until we move on from Torch 9. Razer. If you haven't heard of them before, yeah, they're a company that makes peripherals. I currently have a Razer keyboard that I'm using right now. They are announcing a limited time bundle deal. That's right, buying gaming peripherals and receive WoW pets and mounts. Here it is. So from December 4th, which has already begun, while stock lasts, be among the first to buy the featured products here and receive the legendary event bundle items, the Iron Skywalker, the Coral Stalker, and the Wavery and Razishi B. Okay, let's see what these items are. So Razishi B, yeah, we got a little pet here. Pretty cool looking pet. It's a Naga-inspired pet, so that's something you could get in the Razer colors. Then we see the Coral Stalkwalker. Man, if we get another damn Stingray mount, we have so many variations of these. The colors on this one are pretty cool. Very Razer-esque. Yes, it's a green boy. That's not bad. And then we can also get this one, which was recently, I believe, made available again via the Warlords of Draenor Time Walking, if I'm not mistaken, as an item you could buy. But you could also get it this way. So this is a pretty damn cool looking mount, a nice way to get it. It looks like, from what we see so far, that you only have to buy one of the available items. Now, let me review what those items are. You can buy yourself the Razer Naga V2 Pro for only $150. The Razer Black Widow V4 Pro, which is the keyboard, for $200, or the Razer Firefly V2 Pro for $100, which is this little mat here. I don't know if the entire thing lights up or this is just an animation they're doing here, but it is a light up, basically, mouse pad. Yeah, in this economy, I know. Evidently, you only have to buy one of the three items to get all three of the drop items, right? So you don't have to go out and buy all three, drop $300 plus on these items. Just buy one of them. If you were planning on getting yourself a Christmas gift, hey, this is a little bonus on top of that. These things are available at Best Buy, Walmart, B&H, and Micro Center. You can always go out and get them and get the items. Why not? Hey, maybe sell the items because you get a code for them, I believe. You sell them, make your money back on that $100 and something mouse you just bought. Moving on. Players doing the classic things. The classic Andes, well, it's official. You can now ring the bell as of December 6th you will be able to ring the bell and kick off the final battle for Anchorage. That's right, it'll start at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, last 1 hour until 1 p.m. After the war is over, which is basically the opening of the gates of Anchorage, the Temple of Anchorage, the Ruins of Anchorage, and the Nightmare Grove raids will open, available to Classic Andes. And those of you out there playing Classic WoW still, or playing Classic, I should say. I'm waiting for, as I said before, the 4th iteration of Classic to finally jump in there. This book, The Old Zones Exploring Azeroth, Islands and Isles. If you don't know what this book is, it's basically a... You're following Lorthamar and Thelyssera as they basically gangbang their way through Azeroth. You know, they're on their honeymoon, going through different isles and stuff, finger-popping each other and all these different islands. And evidently, one really cool thing about this book is it updates a bunch of the zones that we previously left behind back in Legion. So there's a ton of updates in this book, basically, of what's going on in the zones, and I think we might see some of these updates going forward, maybe in Midnight and other expansions. But going all the way to Suramar, it says it's expanding beyond the current bubble, right? So there's now homes being built outside of the bubble, so the city itself is getting bigger, which is amazing, because Suramar is already one of my favorite cities in the game. Also, the Nightborn are no longer becoming withered. They're able to eat the fruit of the anchor tree. Stuff like that is going on. There's a ton of stuff in here for all these zones. Zandalar is getting a major update in terms of lore. So is Kul Tiras, the Dragon Isles as well, and other regions, including Mechagon. There's a bunch of Mechagon lore here that Mechagon is getting a ton of updates, including they're getting a harbor that'll now connect them to Kul Tiras. So maybe we'll actually see a ship in Kul Tiras that can actually take you to Mechagon. That's pretty cool. Other than that, we'll check these things out. I'm going to watch a video later today about some of this stuff and how these zones might actually get updated in the game based on what's found in the book. And then last but not least here, if you're interested in a little bit of background lore on World of Warcraft, you know that little exclamation point that sits above the quest givers that we've always seen? You know, you accept the quest and it becomes a question mark. Well, in an interview with Kevin Beersley, one of the old former original Blizzard devs who basically was one of the lead devs when World of Warcraft was being created, said that that was actually inspired by Metal Gear Solid. That's right, little fun fact for you. If you ever played Metal Gear Solid and you got discovered by one of the NPCs around there, you know, you'd hear the ting and then the little exclamation point. It was literally like an introduction to anxiety for younger children like myself. That was the first time I ever felt true fear. It was that damn exclamation point. Well, evidently Kevin Beards and all these other guys were playing a lot of Metal Gear Solid when WoW was being created, and one of the things they didn't like about EverQuest was it was hard to understand which NPCs were there to offer you quests. Well, they were inspired by Metal Gear, decided, hey, why not the exclamation point? That's right. Taken from Metal Gear straight into WoW. That exclamation point, who do you have to thank for it? Well, it goes all the way back to the days of Metal Gear Solid. Very cool story. I always like these little tidbits of how WoW was created. Here during the 20th anniversary year, we've been getting a lot of stuff about that, and I've been enjoying reporting on it. And that is all in terms of news.